So I put out a poll to my Instagram surveying people just to see what people kind of are thinking in terms of, what's the best way to explain this? So a lot of the times, the person that you're advertising to on the other side is a person just like you. They're a real human being with human thoughts, with human emotions, with the same buying behaviors as yourself. And oftentimes I see people, you know, they do all these weird things and say weird things, and they think that the other person on the other side will be receptive to that. And it's ironic because you, as the seller, wouldn't be receptive to that. And like I said, the other person on the other side is a person just like you. That's the number one rule of marketing. Okay, like a golden rule. Okay. The golden rule is treat other people as you would like to be treated. The same thing goes for marketing. You know, market in a way that you would like to be marketed to. You know, really get self-aware and really analyze what makes you tick, what makes you buy. Whenever you notice an ad did a really good job of hooking you in and taking you through the whole buying process or the customer journey, really think of all those times where that happened. Okay, so one of the first questions is it easy for you to tell if a store is dropshipping just from the ad? Over 90% of people said yes. Okay, so yeah, dropshipping is obvious. If you have a shitty ad, so there's some, let me take a step back because there's some elements that are key giveaways. Number one thing is the ad itself, the vibe, just like the whole ad as a whole, the big takeaway. It's not just one small detail, okay? It's like a bunch of small details add up into, hey, like this is a dropshipping store. The quality of the ad, the captions, the pace, the music, all of that stuff. Even the product, okay? If you're selling, let's say you have a really good ad and it's an ad of a fidget spinner, it's gonna be very obvious that you're dropshipping. Okay, just think of that. It's very obvious that it's from China. It's very obvious that it's not custom. Okay? It's gonna be very obvious. Okay, so that's one key lesson. Another question I asked is, do you buy on the first time you see an ad? If your ad is shit, it's gonna leave a very bad impression. So the next time they see your ad, they're just gonna zone out. They're not gonna watch the ad. They've already made their decision. That means your retargeting will suck. It will underperform. Everything else will underperform because that first impression is a bad impression. Okay? So most people will not buy the first time they see an ad. They will do research before buying. Okay, so that's the other question. I asked them, do you guys do research before buying? And everyone, and you know, usually it depends on the offer, right? About 60% of people said, 60 to 70% of people said, yes, they will do research. They do see competitor ads. They do explore different alternatives. Okay? So again, the golden rule, think about yourself as a buyer. Some people will buy right away depending on the offer and how it's presented. Okay, but that's only a small majority of people. Okay? The vast majority of people will do their research. They won't buy the first time. They're skeptical buyers, okay? There's people with actually real human thoughts and buying behaviors. So I just thought I'd throw that out there because it was these are the exact things I teach to tackle inside of my coaching program. And then I just really wanted to prove it by throwing that poll out there. So with that information, you know, do what you want with that information. But that's the landscape of dropshipping right now. Obviously, there's ways to not suffer from those problems. You know, the easy shortcuts would be like going to these other different countries where the buyer is not as sophisticated, but then it's only a matter of time where things catch up, right? So yeah, that has been Brandon. I've been Brandon, or whatever the outro people say. Like I don't know what to say to end this video, but I'll see you guys in the next one.